write two-step equations. So what you're going to have is a sentence or an expression or a word problem. You're going to take the words and you're going to, or using words, you're going to describe the situation, and you're only going to use the most important words. You're going to define a variable to represent an unknown quantity, and then you're going to write an equation to model the situation. So you go from words, defining your variable, and then putting it into an equation or algebraic form. Translate each sentence into an equation. Example number 1. 8 less than 3 times a number is negative 23. So I have some keywords here. 8. Less than. Less than means we're going to subtract. 3 times a number. Well, let's call the number n. 3 times the number would be 3n. Is means equals, and I have negative 23. 8 less than 3n. Okay? That doesn't mean 8 minus 3n. It means 3n minus 8. 8 is less than 3 times the number. Okay? Example number 2. 13 is 7 more than 1/5 of a number. So I'm going to call my number n again. 13 is, again, means equals. 7 more than. More than means we're going to add 1/5, write it in fraction form. 13 is 7 more than 1/5 of a number. 1/5 of a number, and then 7 more than that. So add 7 to it. Example number 3. You buy 3 books that cost the same amount and a magazine, all for $55.99. You know the magazine costs $1.99. How much does each book cost? Alright, so I said B is the cost of 1 book. 3 books plus the magazine that costs $1.99 equals $55.99, our total for all 4 items. Now we're going to solve this equation. Go to where your variable is, cover it up. I have plus $1.99 on the left side with my variable. I need to get rid of this piece, so the opposite would be to subtract $1.99. I get 3b equals $55.99 minus $1.99 is $54. 3b, that means 3 times b. The opposite, divide. Divide both sides by 3. B equals 18. 54 divided by 3 is 18. So each book cost $18. You can go backwards and check. 18 times 3 plus $1.99 has to give you $55.99. Example number 4. A personal trainer buys a weight bench for $500 and W weights for $24.99. The total cost of the purchase is $849.86. How many weights were purchased? W is the number of weights that the trainer bought. Each weight cost $24.99. So $24.99 times the number of weights plus the trainer spent $500 on the weight bench. All for a total, so add, of $849.86. We need to find out how many weights there were. So we're going to solve for W. Go to where your variable is, cover it up. I have plus 500. The opposite of addition is subtraction. Subtract 500 from both sides of the equal sign. Again, drawing that line is really helpful so you don't get confused. So I have $24.99 W equals, let's see, $349.86. And we're going to divide. $24.99 W is multiplied, so the opposite is division. Divide both sides by $24.99. So we get W equals, let me get my calculator. All right, so 14 weights were purchased by the trainer. Example number 5. You and your friend's lunch cost $19. Your lunch cost $3 more than your friend's. How much was your friend's lunch? So I said F is the cost of the friend's lunch. Your friend's lunch plus your lunch has to equal $19. Well, your lunch was 3 more than your friend's, so your friend's plus yours equals 19. We can combine like terms first before solving. I have one F plus another F, that means I have 2 F's. Plus 3 equals $19. Now go to where your variable is and cover it up. I have plus 3. In order to get that by itself, I need to subtract. Subtract 3 from both sides of the equation. 2F equals 16. I want just F. I have 2 of them. This is 2 times F. The opposite is to divide by 2. F equals 8. So your friend's lunch cost $8.